Good morning, Mr. Child. So you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine.
Officers were dispatched to a disturbance at 70 Carlton Woods Creekside. Law enforcement officers observed a white male sitting on the curb of Kukendall Road, arguing with his girlfriend on a cell phone. Law enforcement officers had received an additional call of a disturbance of two individuals coming from a neighborhood party. They observed the complainant and defendant to be highly intoxicated. An Uber had picked them both up, and they both started fighting in the Uber. The Uber drivers pulled over.
Fighting in the Uber?
In the Uber, yes, Your Honor. The Uber driver pulled over. The Uber driver stated to officers that the defendant was slapping and punching the complainant, who was the defendant's girlfriend. And the Uber driver had called the security officer on duty to get help with the situation. I'm sorry, Your Honor. It's reading directly.
DVD's here. I don't know if Sebastian's had a chance to even look at it yet.
Actually, stay close to that area. Don't come here. Stay close to that area.
Okay, sorry.
So we're just doing PC. All I've heard so far is that they're both highly intoxicated, arguing. He's allegedly punching and slapping in an Uber car. That's all I've heard so far.
So then Uber driver pulled over, called the security officer on duty. But the defendant got out and started walking. The security guard followed him until he got to the beginning of the subdivision. Then officers arrived and observed the defendant on the sidewalk. Officer tried to talk to the defendant. Once the defendant started to tell the officer, quote, "Leave me the fuck alone. You people are a piece of shit, and that's all you'll do is treat people with no respect." The defendant started walking towards the officer, dropped the pill bottles, and kept saying, "Leave me alone, get away from me." Officer asked the defendant what it was that they're trying to hide. Defendant said that that's my marijuana. Defendant was combative, telling the officer to fuck off. Officer made contact with the complainant witness, said they were a party, they both got drunk and started fighting when they got in the Uber. And the complainant witness stated that she did not feel pain. I think that's where we're at.
Do they see any visible injuries, anything of this nature?
As far as that goes, what's in the DIMS here is that the witness stated that he observed the defendant with enough force that she covered her face, fell to the floor, and that the witness observed the complainant based on her actions to appear to be in pain.